Previously in the Golden Heir.
After King Ofe had more children with 2 additional wives, he died 30 years later, and the kingdom began the process of choosing a new king. Following tradition, each prince had to prove his worth through the wealth, wisdom, and influence he had gained. While his brothers received support and resources from their mothers' families, Oluwafemi had nothing because his mother's relatives lived across the sea. In despair, he entered the forbidden forest of Arakunrin and met a one-legged spirit who gave him a magical rowboat that could take him to Portugal. There, his mother's family welcomed him warmly and gifted him immense treasures and valuable goods, which he brought back home, returning with wealth, wisdom, and honor.
As he arrived, the trumpet of succession sounded. The time had come to crown the new king. The other princes, once ready, had been delayed by strange misfortunes, disputes, sicknesses, failed ventures, and the like. So none of them was ready like Prince Oluwafemi. Then a voice echoed in his subconscious, the spirit of the one-legged man. I kept them busy that the true heir might find his way. Now your time has come. And so, Prince Oluwafemi Asoro, the Golden Heir, was crowned king of Odo Iware. Under his reign, the kingdom flourished, blending the wisdom of Africa and the knowledge of Europe. He who commands the respect of men by his deeds shall establish a kingdom that time itself will honor. And in the annals of Odo Iware, his name was written, Oluwafemi the Golden Heir, the king who crossed the seas of destiny and returned with the sun. Prince Oburu, one of the siblings and the next in line to the throne, felt it was his right, not Oluwafemi's, to be king. He was a full-blooded son of Africa, and that to him was reason enough. The law of Odo Iware declared that anyone with even a single parent from the kingdom was considered a native, but Prince Oburu didn't care. He knew what he wanted, and he was willing to do whatever it took to get it. All his life, he had felt destined for one defining moment that would make everything else worthwhile, and he believed the kingship of Odo Iware was that moment. Forceful and unyielding by nature, Prince Oburu was not a man who took no for an answer. He had always gotten what he wanted, and he saw no reason this should be any different. Prince Oburu saw himself as the true embodiment of Odo Iware's spirit, born and raised within its soil, nurtured by its traditions, and loyal to its gods. He did not care for laws written by men. He believed destiny answered to strength, not to rules. For years, Prince Oburu had lived in the shadow of his brother's prestige. Then people whispered of Oluwafemi's travel to distant Portugal, and his strange but lovely ways of blending the Portuguese language with their local language when he spoke. The people admired it, and even started speaking like him. He corrupted their language with the Portuguese language. The people admired the treasures he brought, and the wisdom that seemed to hang about him like a royal garment. Every time Prince Oburu heard such praise, a bitterness took root in his heart. He felt it was unjust that he, who had toiled among his people and defended their borders during times of unrest, should be overlooked for a man who had only returned to them by chance. Prince Oburu was also a man of sharper cunning. He had learned long ago that power was not given, it was seized. He surrounded himself with men who shared his discontent, warriors who still believed that strength of arm and purity of blood should determine who ruled. In private gatherings under the cover of night, Prince Oburu began to weave his plans. He spoke to influential elders, reminding them of the old ways before foreign influence diluted their customs and language. He bribed a few, coerced others, and slowly the web tightened around his ambitions.